to Shai Talk, Season 3, Episode 6.
Yes, sir.
And we got another one. A special guest. You know, he took his time out of his busy schedule, and I feel very honored, that he's here. Mr. DJ. He with all the music and stuff like that, but me and him go way back from high school. And
absolutely.
So I appreciate you for coming.
Thank you.
This is Jayc here. I know the Govey, so if you hear me say the Govey, because I know him now. You feel me? But thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome, and I'm happy to be here.
Yes. So, the crowd knows me, but they don't know you. Well, some know you. But to the ones who don't, tell us about yourself and what you do and what you don't want to tell us.
Man.
Also, this is your camera.
I try not to be too self-proclaimed, so I just keep it basic. I mean, producer, musician.
Period.
I just started DJing, but it's been working out for me, and I have a clothing brand too, so a little bit of everything.
You came to represent. You forgot the shirt.
I know. I didn't even want you to say
it. For real, man. Well, I'll put a little glimpse of the shirt, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But it's all good. So tell us about how you got into music.
Pretty standard story. Just pops is a pastor, so.
Oh, you're a preacher's kid.
Hold
on, let's pause the music. Let's pause the music. How was that for you?
It could be a struggle sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily with my parents, but just like what people perceive you as. Like before I even started DJing, before I even did any music, just like being a PK, like people already have a perception of you. Like even to this day, like. When people see me going to church, or when they just think that I'm supposed to be this holier than thou kind of kid, and it's like, bro, I'm regular just like everyone else. You know what I'm saying?
God said
like,
not to judge.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
All right, so. I mean, obviously, you know better, you do better, but you still have to have your own experiences. So I think the toughest thing with that is just like people assuming something just because I go to church or because my dad's a pastor that I'm a pastor. I'm not nobody's pastor. Y'all don't want me to be a pastor.
No, not at all. Okay. Now go back to the music. So basically, started from church.
Pops had me on. I started on the drums. And then that's when I moved to the keyboard. And then after the keyboard, I started learning the organ, which is essentially the same thing, but the organ just has 2 keyboards, and then they got foot pedals. I started learning that, and then the rest was history after that. The thing is, I never wanted to do music, though.
Really?
Yeah, I always was doing music. Even before I like Cleveland, like when I was at Beach, my pops put me in music class, but I never wanted to be in the music class. I always was hooping. I was trying to hoop. I thought Hoop Dreams was the one.
You thought hoop was gonna be the dream? Is that why you came to Cleveland?
Knock it off.
Look,
I should have stayed where I was.
What dream did you see?
That's crazy.
Look, the girls, we held it down.
Yeah, you guys was going crazy, man.
You feel me?
The boys, on the other hand, we needed a lot more work.
It's your neck for now. But okay, I'm really well. Was it because you like music was just always around you, where you was like, I just don't want to avoid that until it just was meant?
It was just like, I guess so. Like I was already doing it, but like sometimes like you run from your gift in a sense, and like I said, like I'm one of those people like. When I'm doing something, I'll be trying to be like 110% involved with what I'm doing. Now I'm not.
What's your sign?
I'm a Libra.
We had 2 Libras today, huh? The balance.
Come on.
Okay. Balance.
Libra gang is amazing. We love it here.
We'll see.
Don't do that. I don't do that.
Okay, I can see that. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just one of those. Well, at the time, I was one of those people where it's like, if I'm doing it, I'm gonna do it. So it's basketball. I'm like. Going to the gym every single day. I'm working out. I'm doing everything I can to make that work. So I wasn't really thinking about music, you know what I'm saying? Plus, I kind of already, not on some cocky stuff, but I kind of already knew like I had the gift of it. So like I didn't really have to try too hard when it came to that. Like with our music classes, everybody would like read off the sheet papers. Like I would just play everything by ear. So I didn't have to practice. So I already knew like, if I had to, it was already, it was one of those things where it's like, if I have to fall back on it, I will. But I never wanted to get into music. It just happened to be that thing that really saved me, low key. So
hey, look where you're at now.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
exactly.
so how did you get into producing?
Producing, kind of similar. It was just like when I was practicing the keys. There's like the keys that I had. I was like, this is before you could even make beats on a laptop. Like, you feel me? Or you could make beats on a laptop, but I wasn't at that phase yet. I didn't even own a laptop or a computer. So the keyboard that I had, it literally, like, you could press record on it, press play on it, and like entered your little beats on there. So like I would always be on the drum sections on the keyboard, playing with the drums and stuff like that. I wasn't even practicing, like, and then
just playing.
I was trying to record beats on the keyboard and stuff like that, but my dad wouldn't let me. Like, he wanted me to just practice like church stuff. I was like, it was the worst. But
Love the Lord.
But I mean, I'm glad that happened to a degree, because like a lot of producers can't play keys, like, you know what I'm saying, or an instrument, you know, let alone like they're like sampling a lot of stuff, which is cool, like, if that's how you make your stuff. But I can actually like play an instrument, which
you
is
can
like
start from scratch.
Exactly. So I had that gift to be able to do that, so that was pretty cool, you know what I'm saying. And then after that, once I was able to like get on a computer and download Fruity Loops and stuff like that, I just kind of made beats every now and again until like after I graduated, for real. That's when I really kind of hopped in. Yeah. So
who was the first person you produced for?
Ooh, that's a good one. Let me set this down.
Yeah, see, come on now.
Who did I produce for first? I want to say Jayc.
Mike Jayc on that shit again?
Yeah. It was the first song that was out that I produced, because I had made hella beats before then, but he was like my first song out. And the crazy thing is, before, I had been knowing bro for years, so and I've been working on my beats, but he would never pick any of my beats. He's like one of the most picky artists I work with. So like, hell yeah, like that nigga will, like, you'll make a 10-piece, that nigga will not pick one. Like, it's gotta be. But I respect it to a degree, because that's why his music does good. You know what I'm saying? But I had made plenty of beats before he even picked one, and then the same beat that he picked was actually Jungle, which is the same beat. So he did a song.
James? What?
Yeah. So
I'm gonna ask you about that project. Like, whoa, that's crazy. Yeah.
So basically, long story short, it was Mike's beat first. He was doing it with a song with Maka, and that song is called Cash App Shit. Cash It App Shit. My bad. But he didn't let me know he was using the beat, and mind you, I was already sending them beats, but he wasn't letting me know he was using them. So this specific time, I gave it to James Tanner, and
rest in peace.
Rest in peace. And he was in the studio. He was like, "Ooh, this is hard, bro." Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, "Bro, you can use it, bro." Didn't let me know. I made it for Mike, but he didn't let me know nothing. So Too Paid happened to come to the studio that day too.
Note, tell him I'm coming from. I've been trying to hit him up since May. He been scared to get in his chair. You're scared. But okay, go ahead.
Everybody be trying to get bro. He ain't.
Damn, I'm like, damn, it takes a lot to get a DM back. Good God.
That dude's the president, man.
But okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So he happened to pull up to that session too. Me and bro had already been cooking, and then I had loaded up that beat. They had went out to go smoke and everything, but me and Too Paid stayed in the studio, and we just we worked on the hook, and the rest was history. They came back into the hook, and then Tanner had added his part to it. He didn't get a chance to finish it, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's how we got that song. But the story of it is that same beat for Jungle was my first song out, which was with Mike Jayc, and that's called Cash App Shit.
Wow.
So do your research, go look at that if you want to go.
That's what's up.
It's the same exact beat.
That project, I think that was like the first. That was the song where I was like, wait, Jamal's you producing now? And when I heard it, I was like, okay, this ain't no mediocre shit. Like, this like, you know. So I was like, okay. Well, that's dope. And so. Now you're DJing. So how did that come about? Because that's different.
Yeah, DJing, it's crazy. Like, same thing. I didn't expect to be DJing in the same way I didn't expect to, like, be doing any type of music. But that just came from some people around me that kind of probably just recognized what I was already doing
right.
with my music career, and I already had like a following to a degree. So they was just like, hey man, you want to DJ? And I had already like messed around with like a controller a few times, and like I had I be going to Guitar Center and all the time to play all the keys and stuff like that, just to see what the latest stuff is. So I had already messed with a controller, but I really didn't know what I was doing. But I was like, yeah, of course I'll do it. Like it was just like, I didn't know what I was signing myself up for.
Yeah.
But I was just like, yep. And then they put me on this event. I forget what time of the season it was, but they had like 40 ounce van come out. That was like the special guest. It was it's Ohm now, but it was Stage Nightclub at the time. And that was my first event. And when I tell you I only had like 40 songs on my laptop, yes.
And how long was your set?
This is like, all right, so the new like wave of DJs in Seattle, we don't really do sets, like, you know what I'm saying? Or the cats that I DJ with, like, we don't really be having sets. So like, and at the time I also didn't really realize what I was doing, but technically I did an opening set, or I was supposed to do an opening set. So I was supposed to just be there playing tunes, but they didn't tell me. They just put my name on there. It was like JC's DJing, you know what I'm saying? And then I must have played like 5 songs that whole night, because I wasn't even capable of really holding down the night. Like I wasn't really the headliner. My name was just on there with another DJ. So I'm like, it was crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but that's kind of how I got in the game, and just one event after another. I just started actually learning, like, you need at least like any DJ, like if you're gonna start, I would recommend you at least have a good 500 before you even
500.
Yeah, I mean you can get away with less songs than that for
Y'all
sure.
play
Maybe
500 songs a night?
No, you can't play 500
I was about
songs.
to say, hold on,
but you got to be able to, because you don't know what direction you're gonna go either. So you know what I'm saying. You don't know. You might have more 30s in there. You might have more 20s. You know what I'm saying. That's gonna. Are we playing Wipe Me Down, or are we playing Shake Down? You know, you know what I'm saying? That it really depends. So you just got to be able to drive from different forces, and you know what I'm saying? That's based off your crowd. So
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, well, kudos to y'all, because I be turned every single time.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make sure you're turned up.
Shout out to all you guys, and the female DJs as well.
Absolutely.
Shout out to y'all.
Absolutely.
That's what's up. And then lastly, when we come to, businessman, clothing, details. Let's tap into it. How we get about that?
Since I was a jit, man, my mom like always had me like matching my colors and stuff like that. Period. So like, shout out to my mom. Love you. She just had me matching my colors at an early age. So basically, details just came from that whole story. Just like her always making me pay attention to little stuff like, all right, your shirt is green, so you got to have your shoes have a little bit of green with it, or something like that, to the degree. So I always paid attention to the details when it came to my outfits. Even like high school, I always tried to just be dipped.
He was
like,
playing with the Jays. He was playing
I always just try to be fresh as possible. Like me and my bros, that's our thing. So like from that kind of turned into me as becoming an adult. Like I don't wear the same like stuff that I wear anymore, but I try to pay attention to more like the details. So like if it's just a watch or there's accessories, even when I came here, I'm like, should I put the glasses on? You know what I'm saying? I just like little extra stuff. You feel me, to like make your stuff pop out, because it's not about just throwing the stuff on that everybody has. Like I could make a fit from Ross hit. You feel me? I used to have to do that. I used to have to do that in high school. Like I had clothes from Ross, no cap. Yeah. But you wouldn't have known.
You wouldn't know. So how you rock it? Because people these days think they gotta have designer to be the it factor, and it's like, no, you don't. If you're that guy or you're that girl, you could put anything on and your presence will be felt.
Oh yeah, you feel me? Get you a couple staple pieces, like, you feel me? I don't got a bunch of like designer stuff, but I got a cool couple pieces of designer, and I just rock those and make them my, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, over here talking when he got Dior on the feet right now.
Man, knock it
off. He got Dior on the feet.
But you feel me? It's white and black. I could just, throw those on. These is my everydays, So.
Okay, so did you come up with the design and like the concept of that? Actually, you know the background and stuff?
Yeah, the whole concept came from that, and then I actually designed this one myself. It was really simple. I took a font that was kind of commonly used. You kind of see it, but
yeah,
I made it unique for me in a sense.
I like how it's like not bunched together.
Yeah. So you
yeah.
notice that. So yeah, like if you basically, I'm not gonna give out the font I use. If you know, you know. But you know what I'm saying. I took the font that I actually liked and I typed it in, and you would get essentially what this would look like with a few extra variations, but I was like, that's too easy, you know what I'm saying? Because anybody can type that and have that. So I'm like, how can I still have that simplistic like look that looks like clean,
right?
But make it a little bit. Yeah, you can't just type it in and be like, oh, I got his logo. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to do no trademark stuff.
Yeah. So I messed with my spacing and got my stuff together, and I got this. So. And I love it. Everyone else do too. And how the hell
did you come up with that Michael Jordan piece? Because I'm
not
pissed off that he really didn't bring that here.
No, that was worked with another designer. So some stuff I have other designers, and the other stuff I design. But
with the matching shorts.
I had those designed too. So but you know, I know how to use Photoshop. So certain things I might go in there and edit. You know what I'm saying? I still have my like touch on it, but certain things I work with other designers. You know. You can't do everything when you're the boss. For sure.
Last guest, we said that, you know, sometimes you need to work with other people and learn.
Absolutely.
You're willing to learn. And, of course, have your eyes on everything because you don't want no one going under you and trying to bullshit you. So
exactly.
That's dope. That's dope. Well, okay. We did all about you. Now let's get into these icebreakers before we get, you know.
Let's get to it.
This is a fun one. Tell me you're a black man without telling me you're a black man. I did this with Kai, so that was funny. I need to do this again. Yeah, tell me.
I want to say something basic. I want to say something more spicy, but I don't even know what it comes.
Whatever comes to your mind.
Nah, because what I would say is gonna get me fired. Like it's gonna be like, why'd you say that?
Like canceled?
Not canceled, but it's like that's so corny.
There's nothing that can be corny.
Nah, it's corny. Okay, okay, ask me the question again.
Okay, tell me you're a black man without telling me you're a black man.
I like spending money that I don't have.
Yeah?
I like buying fits with all the money in my bank account. That's not really, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like we definitely take fresh to death literally.
No, we literally.
Like, I need
no
that.
Cap.
I don't know when I'm going to need it, but I'm going to need
I've
that
been
piece.
there before. I mean, like,
I'd
be lying to say I haven't did it. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I'm moving out of that stage, but you
More
know what I'm saying? A lot of, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us be doing that stuff.
Yeah. You got
hey, more
one?
power to you. Nah, I'm not trying to get canceled. Good.
This guy, he's not gonna be fun.
Nah. I can't think of a good one off the top of my head that don't sound like corny though. You feel me? Like
this guy, I can't. Okay. I'll let you slide today. Okay. Playlist of your life. It can be moment or like overall top 5. It can be artists. You
I got it. Okay. I'm gonna go artist because I'm always just that's my career path. I gotta always listen to new music. So I'm gonna go with the artist that's in my playlist. It's gonna be actually kind of crazy.
Okay, that's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, last guess he went from R&B to groups to rappers to new rapper. It's fine. It's a safe space.
Absolutely. Okay. I'm gonna get fired for this, but I listen to a lot of Tank.
Why would you get fired for Tank? Tank is that.
No, he really is.
He can sing. He can play.
They don't understand though. They don't understand though. A lot like if you listen to R&B, you're gonna give me.
And he's probably on half of your favorite singers' backgrounds.
That's what I'm saying. Like, or wrote the song, or you feel me, inspired them in some way.
I just found out he was in the background of a lot of Jamie Foxx songs. I didn't know that.
He did the that too for Omarion.
Yeah, and he Come Over by Aaliyah.
Come on, that's what I'm gonna tell you. Tank is a goat.
Okay, so Tank,
he's a
goat. Off good. And
then I gotta go Brown. You feel me, Chris Brown.
Period.
I like R&B. You know what I'm saying. Who else do I go with? This is about to get real.
Just for the moment, it can't be your overall life.
Yeah. Nah. I'm like super West Coast, kind of to a degree, I guess. I'm listening to a lot of like Blast and Bino.
Yes.
Kaylin's in there.
Too. I was pissed off.
Me too. I missed it both times they came. Like, I don't know why.
I don't know. Yeah.
Dang, I'm about to get fired for my selections. I like Blue Bucks Clan too.
Okay.
They're going tough for some rap stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then
you got one more.
One more. Ooh. Can I pull my phone out for this?
Yeah, you can. I don't know problem.
Let's see what's in JC's. Let's see what's in JC's.
Replay of 2023.
I'm like listening to. I didn't even check my replay.
What?
Because I moved over to Spotify.
Oh, you're a Spotify member?
I'm a Spotify member now.
Okay.
But I was Apple Music. I don't know. Dang, I don't got nobody right now. I can't.
You only got one.
I gotta give you one more. I gotta give you one more.
Okay.
Do I give it to Drake? Is he valid?
I mean, he's valid, but I feel like he's in everybody's top 5.
He's
like,
everybody, but
who don't like Drake?
But he has to be in your top 5. Like, One Take Jay, maybe.
Hey, that's a good one.
I rock with One Take Jay.
Yeah.
Actually, me and him I'm working on getting a little feature from him for one of my projects. So
hey,
be on the lookout for
I'm
that.
I'm excited to hear that. Okay, that's your top 5. Final answer.
Yes, you know what I'm saying.
Okay. All right. Well.
Well.
Okay. Who is your favorite artist of all time?
All time. I still would give it to Tank.
Tank? Okay. Really? Like overall. I'm meaning like R&B, soul, rap. It don't matter who's your favorite. I kind of
got into it with my bro the other day ago, but he thinks that Drake is not better than 50 Cent. What is your opinion on that? Even though we're still gonna keep it.
Hold on, my brain.
Yeah. That's what I said. Go ahead.
Wait.
Tap
so
in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. 50 Cent and Drake is not comparable. What does he mean?
But he said no. This is his question.
Okay.
This is his question. 50 Cent. No, that's not the question. This is his statement.
Okay.
50 Cent is the greatest of all time.
No, he's not.
He's not.
I love me some Curtis. No, he's not.
He's not the greatest of all time. So now that we established that,
I mean, if we're talking like you're talking about, he's over like Pac.
That's
Biggie,
what I'm saying.
You're saying he's saying overall.
But he has some valid points. He's like
what?
These people had to die for them to be like.
What are you talking about? Many Men? Is that what you talking about? That song alone gave him the moment.
I'm saying like you're telling me Candy Shop is like, come on, like I can't no.
Have a Baby by Me, Millionaire. Is that what he's talking about?
I mean, I rock with Best Friend. That's a great song.
Hey,
that's a great song.
With Olivia, featuring Olivia, that version. Wow. Okay. So Tank or Drake? What?
I got it better. It's Chris Brown.
Yeah.
It's Chris Brown because he can give me everything.
Yeah.
He's gonna do like, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of his rap stuff.
Right.
But like even when he did that one, what was that song? Look at Me Now with
Busta.
He really like
he held the shit. He held the shit for her.
He can do, and he's filthy at everything, bro.
Oh yeah, dance,
sing, rap.
The mic is on.
Yeah.
The mic is on.
Now, I gotta give it to Chris.
Now, who is the best entertainer? You better choose wisely when you up in here.
Don't do me like this.
Because if you don't choose the 2 people that's in my brain, dead or alive, we're gonna have some issues.
I mean, I feel like you gotta throw Mike in that conversation.
Absolutely. But
there's 2? Mike is the top.
Like, yeah, he's the top, but there's someone who's living who is the best performer of all time.
Chris.
Okay, we can give him. Yeah, he's right there.
It's Chris,
but somebody else don't.
You're saying a girl.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention to Beyonce like that.
Ah!
I don't.
Sorry,
really
Alex, I screamed your ear. What? You are not a part of the Beehive?
No, absolutely not. You know, I live right by the Lumen Field.
know.
So literally, they bombarded my place. Like
and the Swifties too.
Oh, the Swifties did their big one. Like,
yeah.
Like, nah, like, I had enough of the Beehive from my house. Like, I actually didn't even watch. Like, I didn't watch Taylor Swift either, granted. But I caught a few of her songs. Like, Coming Back Home, I caught a few of the little, okay, you know. But I respect Beyonce though.
Yeah.
I respect her.
She work hard.
I believe it. She got a movie out, right?
Yeah.
Or like is it like is it a movie of her concert, or is it just like a?
It's a movie of her concert with behind the scenes. I watched it twice.
All right. Nah, I didn't watch it, but I was leaving this one movie, and her joint was like she had the other movie theaters jumping. Like, I'm like, I low key went in there. I said, okay.
Yeah.
I said, okay, I'm about to go check this out. I might go check that out then.
Okay.
I might go check that out.
I'm just giving because I know you know music. Top vocalist.
Top vocalist.
Yeah, we're not saying hits. We're talking vocals. I had a debate with this with my coworkers, and we was beefing for days.
I mean, my answers low key don't change for those reasons, but we gotta throw some girls in the mix. I feel like, you know who's underrated? I feel like. Don't do that. Look. Don't, yeah.
Who?
I like Summer Walker. Don't do that.
No, I love.
I love
Summer.
She has. Oh, you know who else is good? Her.
Oh yeah.
I heard her live outside the. Oh my gosh.
And she can play at the same time.
She's cold.
Yeah. She's that girl for sure.
Yeah, I'll take her over Summer Walker too. Okay. I like Summer Walker's music though, so maybe that's why I'm giving it to her.
Okay. Yeah.
But hers, I think she probably is a better vocalist.
Mm-hmm.
There's some oldies in there that's amazing. I'm just not thinking of them right now. I don't know why I'm getting.
You need me to help you out?
Throw some hints out there.
Whitney, Aretha.
You're about to get me
Patti
fired.
LaBelle,
You're about to get me
Gladys
canceled.
Knight, Anita Baker.
You're gonna get me canceled.
You're gonna get
canceled.
If
you're gonna get me canceled.
Okay. What you mean? What do you mean?
They're gonna get me canceled.
So one of them names you got a problem with?
I don't have a problem with them. I just don't listen to their music.
You don't listen to Whitney?
No.
Anita? Mm-mm. How are you supposed to be a producer and you don't listen to them?
Maybe I'm not a producer. Maybe I'm not a valid producer.
I think you need to do some homework.
You know what? I'll give you that.
Okay.
You know, and then this is why. I'm gonna tell you this why.
Why?
I definitely do have some homework to do, and this is why. Because when I first started producing, I never listened to no other body's music. Like, I only want to be inspired by the ideas that I created. Okay. So like, no matter what it was, like, unless it was like a sample that an artist gave to me, like, I legitimately like starved myself from listening to music. Like, after that SOB RBE era, I literally was not listening to like anybody's music. Like, I was just like, whatever JC creates is JC. Like, you feel me? But that was the worst, huh?
In your car.
Yeah, but like, it was the. I mean, in my car, I'll just play what everybody else is playing. But what I'm saying is, like, that was the worst thing I could have ever did for my career. Like,
yeah, you need to be.
No, I thought it was a good idea though. You in your head, I feel like that's a good idea, but it was like the worst idea I made because when you listen to other people's stuff, you get more inspired. It gets that, you feel me? Like so, and I didn't really start listening to more music until like these last like. Year and a half, 2 years. So once I started DJing, I started listening to more music.
So you wouldn't consider yourself an old soul?
I like. I think I am an old soul by morals and like the way I live my life, but listen to music wise, no. And if it is like I'm listening to old like gangster stuff, like what my pops be putting me on, like so like.
NWA? Is that what you that?
No, I'm more like, you feel me? I'm talking about like why am I forgetting bro's name right now? Like DJ Quick.
Oh, for sure.
He got like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't even know the names. My dad is just putting me on with all the filth, like his playlist. If you want to talk about me,
is your dad from Cali or something?
Nah, he's just like, you feel me? He used to be in the streets. So you feel me? He used to listen to all that stuff. Like, what? Before he gave his life to God.
No Luther, no Teddy, no Marvin Gaye.
I sampled some Luther. I sampled some. Now they have cuts, but I don't know them like how I should know them. I know it like if you played that song. Yeah, we got homework to do. But if you play the music, I know it.
Usher?
Absolutely, but I'm more in that era.
Okay,
you're
more 2000.
There, yeah, 2000s, a little bit of 90s.
Okay,
I can rock. Anything before 95.
95.
Hey, I don't know if I'm a last.
No Faith, no Mary J. No Mary J.
No, my mom loved Mary J.
Come on.
Now Pops, I got the gangster stuff.
Yeah.
Mary J.
Faith.
I got all Mary J slaps. I'm on with Mary J, but Faith, she got some slaps too. My brother low key put me on Winston put me on some Faith.
Hey.
But I'm not. I got maybe I know more than I think I do, but I
probably
just think,
do.
but not off the top of my head. Like you feel me? Like it's when I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah, I know that. Like you know what I'm saying?
Okay, and since you and
she
it's
don't
crazy.
Like that.
It's crazy. That's crazy.
Like, how you DJ? You know what?
Like what? But no, you're a kid. And speaking of what you were saying, like your old soul about like your morals and stuff. My next question is like, what do you stand on? Like morally, like what is big for you?
Business.
Yes, business.
Nah, morally, you know, it's funny that you even asked me this question because sometimes, like, when you're, like, just maturing through life, that changes a little bit. And you think, like, you see what other people are doing and you kind of gravitate towards that and you want to be like, oh, I like that. And then it kind of shifts your moral and you don't think about it till after.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I've shifted a little bit, but that's just growing, you know what I'm saying? Trying to find yourself as an individual. But I feel like more or less, like, you know, I just stand on just, like, trying to be like an influential person to people, you know what I'm saying? And that starts with self first. So, you know, trying to just like live life to the best of your ability. I'm not a perfect person at all, but you know what I'm saying? I try to be a good role model, you know what I'm saying? So I stand on just trying to, like I said, be the best person that I can be so that I can be influential to others. You know, obviously I believe in God too, you know what I'm saying? So I have a faith background and that plays a role into how I live my life. I'm not perfect and people think like I said, like, you know, like Cass, like I'll post the club one night and be at church the very next day. Cass be on my head like, how do you do that?
Yeah.
I like, you feel me? I'm not perfect. Hey, this is the Shy Talk and you're really
Hi, hey. I'm on live right now, so I'm gonna call you after. Is that okay?
That's insane.
Okay, bye.
Sorry,
that was a little birthday.
Come on, man. Come on.
But sorry.
Nah, I got you.
Go into that. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
You're funny.
So okay, we're gonna talk about principles. I ain't trying to get you in trouble.
Oh, you got something loaded up, huh?
So what's considered cheating, Jamal?
Ooh.
Emotionally or physically? I think both, in a way.
Emotionally or physically? I mean, I feel like that question varies for the gender, but if you ask me, you feel me? Yeah, you. Nah, okay. Asking me, I don't think it should vary whatever gender you are. You know what I'm saying? You should just stand on the principle. You know what I'm saying? If I'm dating somebody, you feel me? I'm pretty chill. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just keep it all the way 100. Like,
yeah, keep it a buck.
If I'm dating a bad bitch, you feel me? Like, that comes with a lot of attention because I'm an attractive individual. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I know that attracts a lot of women. So how would I not expect? That comes with the territory when you're dating a beautiful looking girl.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to get mad at you because cats is hitting you up in the DM and they're like, oh, you're bad, you're sexy.
It's really up to her how she handles it.
It's up to you. You know what I'm saying? Now, what you do after that is what we will start considering cheating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're, you know what I'm saying, holding a lot of unsolicited conversations and you're turning these into links and sneaky links and then furthermore now having
you put effort to it. Yeah.
And then that turns into, you feel me, hugging, kissing, touching, rubbing, fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's cheating, you know what I'm saying? But you know, now I will say
oh God.
I will say, like, the way it's not right regardless. Right is right, wrong is wrong. But I feel like when women have sex with people, it's different than when a man has sex with a girl outside of the relationship. I'm gonna get canceled for that, but it's just the truth.
Emotionally wise, yes, we get emotionally
exactly attached. But this is the thing: if you're dating a guy and you give him any time in your life, like, you're already so much, he's gonna have to do so much. Like, women are hard to just leave their men unless you're just like this really sassy, like, I can get any nigga that I want type girl. When you lock in with a man, you're locked in. You want to see him win to a certain degree, you know what I'm saying? That's why you submit to him. That's why you even are with him. So he's gonna have to do a lot. Like, it takes a lot more for you to make a girl leave you than it takes for a guy to want to leave a girl, in a sense, because you know what I'm saying, like, girls are just that emotionally attached. So like, when you get a girl to where she wants to like do something with another guy, like, you either did something really wrong or she really likes that guy, because she's not gonna want to just give her body up to another guy. That's very sacred for her, you know what I'm saying. Guys, we're itty jittery, you know, cats on the you know what I'm saying, you know. And then it's like, once it's done, it's kind of like, even in your head, you be like, man, why did I do that? That was just for my ego. Why? I ask God. God did, you know. Listen, I don't know. I don't know why we were born like this.
It's like, why leave the girl alone and then do your thing?
Here's my thing. Like, here's my advice. If you're gonna cheat on that girl, just leave her be. If you're gonna cheat on her, I had to learn that. At first, I like to have my cake and eat it too. But if you're gonna cheat on that girl, just leave her alone. But you feel me? Like, us men, we like to, you know what I'm saying, we like to have fun, you know what I'm saying. And if you're like, it's different for like, if you're a top 5 to 10% or whatever that is, you know what I'm saying, because they got way more action than, you know, the rest of the population of men. Like, the girls don't want the rest of the dudes that just work these regular jobs. They're looking at those dudes that have, you feel me, the millions.
Not all girls.
You guys say that.
I am a different breed. Don't put me in that category. Don't do it. You know me. You know how I get down.
All right. So let me ask you a question.
Okay, ask me a question. Yeah. I love answering questions.
It's about to get juicy in this Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So this is before you walk in the room right now, and the dude looks like me. There's two. Let me take myself out of it. You got 2 fine young black men. You like black men, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Love the melanin.
They look decently alike, you know what I'm saying? You would go with either one of them. One is financially stable and wealthy. The other one is figuring it out. Thank you.
I would need more context.
No.
Let's I would need more
I'm going to give you some more context. Okay. But off rip, who are you naturally picking?
I mean, let's say that's all I knew, like, of course the one that's financial, because he knows, like, it looked like he has everything together. But that dude could be a demon. He could be a demon.
I mean, they could be a demon, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
and the dude that's figuring it out
could
be the one.
But that figuring it out dude sometimes, a lot of times, comes with other stuff. The guys that be figuring it out. Okay, if a perfect girl would settle with a guy that has a hybrid situation. If you ask me, you know what I'm saying? Because the guys that really be having it, I feel like them guys is kind of psychotic in the head a little bit. Like, they're on a power trip to a degree. They're on a power trip. They would really want, like, even when I start looking in the Diddy situation, when you start getting real money and like, it's like you don't crave like regular things. You've already done everything. You controlling people to a degree. That's what it really is. It's a power trip.
That's what I'm saying. The wealthy man can be a demon.
So this is what I'm saying. There's an in between of that. But then that guy, the problem with the other guy is, the dudes that be figuring it out always be wanting to figure it out. Then they're jumping on your back and they're trying to penny pinch everything you're paying for. Now you're mad because you're in your masculine energy. You know what I'm saying? You're not in your feminine energy because, baby, I can't pay for can you pay rent this month? Can you take care of the bill? Can you take care of the tab? Then think about what that does for you.
Yeah.
Because I'm figuring it out.
But not all dudes that figure it out do that, though.
A lot of them do. And it's a hard. What are you gonna take the chances on? That's what I'm saying.
It just depends.
There's good guys. I've been the dude that's figuring it out. Don't get me wrong. And I've made my situation 10 times better. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I would absolutely recommend myself for any woman. Yeah. However, I'm just saying, like, I don't even think you should be in the dating space if you are trying to figure it out. If you're trying to figure it out, if you still have emotional trauma, if you're not where you need to be, I don't think you should even be dating anyone. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So
yeah, because I'm just saying, a baggage. Yeah.
The hybrid is, I mean, the best situation is a hybrid of them type of guys. A dude that's working towards something, but maybe not 110%, you know, there. You know
but he knows his worth.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But if I'm still figuring it out,
you stay over there.
That's what that's
Look,
all
I'm just
saying.
a roundabout girl. Don't listen to anything. I'm not a part of that percentage, okay?
No!
I am a roundabout girl. You can take me to cheesecake. I don't care. I ain't that type of girl. I don't care. Like, when that conversation was being brought up about, like, girls talking about they want to go to Ruth Chris rather than cheesecake, right. I'm like, girl, please. Food is food at this point. It's about the vibe and the conversation and the chemistry.
I'm the type of guy that, you feel me, like, I started learning, like, when you start trying to take girls out to those type of restaurants, it's really like in a sense, a representation of yourself.
Right.
But can you really keep up with that yourself?
Exactly. Maintain.
See, guys get so happy because, like, you got to think of it from our perspective.
Okay.
If you're bad, you're sexy, like, you're attractive to me, like, you're making me want to do stuff that I want to do for myself. So naturally, I'm going to be like, dang, I want to, let me wine and dine her. Let me. I haven't even had Ruth Chris. This is my first time.
If she's a down-to-earth girl, you can do anything and she will appreciate it, though.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is sometimes dudes go overboard trying to do that with girls and they don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, like, if she's really a true, like, a woman, you know what I'm saying, and she, you know what I'm saying, she's really looking for companionship. Yeah. It don't matter where you take her. To a degree it do. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can't be taking her to McDonald's and, you know, fast food restaurants, but you know what I'm saying, you know, take her somewhere decent and have a decent conversation, be human beings, you know what I'm saying, and that should work. You know what I'm saying? But
so here it is about to get juicy. So why is there not a Mrs. Cole's? Where's my sis at? Where's she at? Cole? Yeah. Yeah, what's going on?
I'm not ready for that, man.
You're not ready?
I be thinking I'll be ready for it. Parts of me be wanting that, but, like,
not ready right now?
I learned too much about it's like too much. I learned a lot about female nature. It's just like every girl's not the same. Every guy's not the same. I'm team advocate for that, but a lot of girls in this generation just ain't ready for what I got to offer. You know what I'm saying?
'Cause I'm not nigga.
I mean, you know, when you know your worth, you don't settle for less. You know what I'm saying? It's just like there's been people that, you know, I've met a lot of great women, you know what I'm saying? But I think what I want for myself, I just haven't found that yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've dated, surprisingly, the best girls that I've dated had kids. Like,
okay, I've never heard that perspective before.
Yeah, really? they had kids, but
but
I want to have my own family. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, like, it's still a conflicting thing in the back of my mind, even if I don't say it. Like, it's conflicting for me because I'm like, I want to start my own family. Like, I'm a family man and of it myself. I post my nephew all the time.
Yeah.
I want my own kid at some point. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
so you wouldn't be a stepdaddy if let's say the woman of your dreams had a child already. Would you not take her because she already has a kid and you want? Like, or do you really want to start with a woman who don't have kids herself and you want to start together?
Really want to start fresh. But I had a situation that was really decent. That, you know, looking back at it, I was being young, but I still think I would. I gotta have it fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like, the women of my dream. If she had one kid, maybe. Okay. I like, but you got to be full package. I'm talking about dump truck, facial card.
Oh my God! It's not about
you gotta dance, you gotta sing. You know what I'm saying? Your feet gotta be right. Let's talk about toes. Let's get on that. If your toes are terrible. I cannot stand terrible toes.
We're talking about the ass and the titties.
No, you gotta be full package. If you come with a kid,
you was
throwing it. No. You was throwing it back and you was doing all this stuff. Like, what was you doing to make him want to do all that?
What if God said your wifey has a flat ass? What if God says
you better have no kids? Yeah, that's the only. You better have no kids.
That's crazy.
And I'll take a flat back.
You'll take one?
If that, you know, if it work, you know, if that.
I can't.
I mean,
all I'm saying, don't block your blessings.
I won't. If you have a flat back and, you know, that thing work, you know what I'm saying, and you treat me right, you got some potential.
This is ridiculous. This is Seattle nature right here.
No. This is grown man talk. You know what I'm saying? You cannot come. You gotta bring me something. You gotta bring me something to work with. You're talking about I'm supposed to be the breadwinner. I'm taking care of the family, baby. I'm holding it down. All you gotta worry about is taking care of the.
She don't have to go 50. You'll pay for everything, or do you want to
go? If you're my wife,
I'm
taking care of the household.
Period. Okay, that works for you.
But if you're not my wife, I'm gonna wanna. And this is the thing: any girl that I date, you're gonna have to spend some money.
I think that's valid.
Because I have to see. Because you don't know, like.
If she's a
I don't want to throw my situation out there, but let's just say I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So like, when you're in a situation where you're good, you don't want to like
spend it all the time.
It's not even spending it all the time. I don't want to know. I don't want to be used. You know what I'm saying? And I need to know that if something happened, you're riding, you're rocking. You know what I'm saying? Like if I could lose it all tomorrow, I got all these cars. I might lose them tomorrow. Can we get in the Honda and and get to where we need to be?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Are you still gonna work and figure it out so we can? That's the only type. You feel me? Like
okay.
But you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I gotta in that dating phase, you gotta spend some money. So I know. I gotta spend some money. You got to too.
Hey, that's valid. I have no problem with that. I don't care. I'm a 50-50 girl. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want my girl to really be in her masculine at all. You know what I'm saying? 50-50 on something.
Full feminine.
I have to have that because you know what I'm saying.
You believe in the gender roles too? Like she gotta cook, clean, all that. Are you willing to tap into? It's not just about putting the garbage out on a Thursday. You need to be doing something too in that household. Don't tell me otherwise.
Like what? Explain
like I need
that.
to make sure, like, okay, if the pipe busts and like let's say we can't get a
plumber. Oh, I'm good with my hands.
Okay.
You
can change a tire if it pops.
What? I my own studio. I built my own studio booth, like 2x4s, everything. We put out the.
You know how to cook? I'm talking about Chef Boyardee. I ain't
no,
talking about
see, that's for you, baby. Like, come on, you're supposed to make shit.
I
suck. Everybody knows that I suck at cooking. I'll burn bagels. Like, I literally, I had to get a toaster.
You want a woman of your dreams? A woman of your dreams.
I cook every now and again. I can cook you some pasta and we can do oatmeal. And it's not the minute. And it's not the minute oatmeal. It's the in the pot oatmeal. Hello.
Okay. Not in the microwave. Okay.
We're gonna have, and it's not the regular one. I chef my oatmeal up. I put cinnamon sugar in there. You put a little vanilla in there, a little milk in there, butter.
Apples if needed.
You know, if you like that, you know, I'll give you some little extra raspberry. I like raspberries. You know what fruit is? Catfish. Strawberries. They don't taste this like. I'd rather have raspberries instead.
I've never heard that.
Strawberries look like they're about to taste good and sweet, but they're really like.
See, I don't like the strawberry itself, but I like strawberry like juice. It's same with pineapple. Like I can't. It's a texture thing for me.
I don't like cantaloupe, melon. What?
Whoa,
how do we get?
You don't like cantaloupe?
No, watermelon, melon.
Yeah, I don't like watermelon.
You don't like watermelon either? Did we get our black cards revoked?
Yeah, I guess.
That's what I was gonna say when you said the black thing. I was like, say you're black.
Have you never watched? You better be critical.
I mean, I've watched every black movie that you're supposed to know, but you know what I'm bad at?
What?
I don't be knowing, like, you know when cats be joking and be like,
they say the line,
Craig said this and then in that movie, I don't be knowing. I'd be so confused. I'd be like,
so where's this from? Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
I don't know.
New Jack City.
Like, I don't know it. You know what we need to do after this? We need to write like a list of 10 good movies that you should know as a black person.
Love Jones, The Wood. You've never watched Love Jones?
It's Coming to America in that?
Yeah, no? I guess
it's not good. It's like
yes. If you're like older, yes, I'll say that.
I love that movie.
Yeah, but you never watched Love Jones?
No, I don't think so.
The Wood? Jamal, you got so much homework to do. By 2024,
I think if I have my playlist and my movies on point, I'll be a bad boy. My sets will be even more crazy, and they already be going crazy.
Your future wife has a lot to handle, I see, because this is...
No, don't do that. You know, I'll be handling business. I'll be...
I am over here having anxiety because he don't know anything.
I know the good stuff, but I don't know it. Like, I don't... You know what? I don't watch TV like that. I don't even watch movies. Like, I watch YouTube.
Oh, you're
like,
a YouTube
like
streamer?
when like that whole, like when YouTube started I never watched TV like that or movies. I never been that type.
So you watch podcasts like?
I'm all $1 million worth of game. You know what I'm saying? There's the Earn Your Leisure. I like them guys a lot.
The Pivot, if you like sports.
Yeah, who's that other? I haven't typed into the Joe Budden that much, but he got see, that's how I felt. But I mean, like, I watch $1 million worth of game. Those are I like them a lot. That's my favorite podcast. Yeah. But I watch podcasts, and then and I like watching informational stuff, like how to actually like do this. Like how am I gonna know how to build a studio booth and change a tire, and I'll be on YouTube learning stuff. Like I'll be trying to apply stuff to my life. I don't really care about all that. Like I mean, to a degree, it plays a role. I guess I should know that stuff, but I'll be trying to like. I just be trying to learn stuff. You feel me? I'm like a very educational kind of guy. So.
And speaking of podcasts, you got one coming. So let's speak on that. Cause by the time this episode come out, you probably gonna be aired by now.
Yep. Got a new podcast coming. Be on the lookout for it. It's called Top of the Top.
Yeah, the link will be below.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah. So what is it gonna be about? Who's gonna be with? What's that?
So. I don't know if I want to give out too much information,
just
but
give
what
us
I would.
Taste.
Okay, yeah, you got some cool people coming. Me and my bro Romain, we decided to start a podcast. We've been friends for a long time, so we just kind of want to take our life experiences from me, like you said, like going from hooping to a musical background to my DJ and just my like influence on people, taking that and then taking his story from going from not having no colleges, you know, walking on a Division I college and then playing. Like he has a crazy story. We're gonna be talking about all this stuff and then taking our experience and just try to give it to kids that even kind of look up to us, because in a sense, like we got an influence, you know what I'm saying? So we want to use that to just spread it to the world. And then we got a larger network too, so you know, just like yourself, you know what I'm saying, just trying to use our network to bring people that you might not get a chance to talk to every day, you know what I'm saying? Because there's people that want to know stories about the people that we know, and you're not gonna just be able to talk to them on an everyday basis, so or even have the relationship we might potentially have with them. So
facts.
When you're able to bring that out in person and talk to them, they're like, oh, okay, like, you know, like that's pretty cool. So I mean, really a similar situation, twin, you know what I'm saying, in the cut.
Well, I'm expecting an invite whenever you're ready.
You know what I'm saying?
Pressure.
No.
No pressure.
I actually want, and me and my bro was talking about that because we got a lot of dope guest males coming. So we gotta
female energy.
Exactly.
Yes.
You gotta bring it.
I'll be down. Okay, so we're almost to the end. So what is your plans for 2024? What is your goals?
2024. So I mean, we talked about really all my career paths. Really right now I'm just trying to up it up a notch, because doing all those things, it's like it could be like tricky, you know what I'm saying? So wifey, if you're hearing me, come help me out. I need help. I need
help
help.
him out and pray for him.
You know what I'm saying? I need help because I'm DJing. I got a podcast. I got clothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm still producing, you know what I'm saying?
You don't know R&B music like that.
I got to catch up on my movies, so you got to have that plan. So you can cook, so I can watch the movies, so I'm not getting fried. I need help.
He can be in the kitchen and help you too, sis. Don't listen, sis.
I'll put a little butter and salt in there right quick and add the seasoning. I had a little anything this man's talking about. I had a little paprika at the end, you know what I'm saying?
God, this guy. Okay.
2024 is just like going hard with all of those things, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes when I'm DJing a lot, like I lose track of my production, or like when I'm doing the clothing a lot, it's just hard to do all of them
at once
at one time. So like I just kind of sat down with myself and you know some people that I would consider just like close for me, and just looked at my schedule, and I started scheduling out the day, you know what I'm saying, that this is my DJ day, this is my clothing day.
He was like, look, I think, you know, we need to do this before the new year. I was like, okay, let's do a day after Christmas. So
absolutely. So that's really it. Working on my body too. I've been in that gym. So wait for that summer body. I'm gonna let y'all have it. Health is wealth. You know. So.
Okay. Well, do you have any questions for me before we go?
What's going on with your 2024? What's the new? What's on
I
the
try
New
to be
Year's
wifey too. You know, it's in progress.
Oh, so you're trying to get wiped up?
Oh, absolutely. I've been since high school.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Okay, so I do got one question before I leave. I know we probably running on time.
Lord.
I do got a time. Yeah, I gotta get in my podcast.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So if you want to get wifed up, do you have a dating time before you feel like it's a good time to propose to somebody, or even take it to the next stage? You know what I'm saying?
Well, this is my timeline.
Okay, how about this?
Okay.
What's a good time to be dating before someone asks to be
your girlfriend
and boyfriend? And then what's a good time to be dating before I ask you to be my wife?
Okay. To me, I say within like the first... Stop I think honestly, like between the first 2 to 3 months, he should know. Like, yeah, okay, because like that's almost half a year, in a way.
Yeah, you guys should be dating by that time.
Yeah, okay, and then after that, me personally, like I'm between like maybe 2.5 years of us dating before he gets on that knee. Now I've heard of girls say 3 to 5, 3
right.
4,
right,
and that's okay. But I just feel like a man's gonna know after a year, and
I'm
then
gonna,
we can do
I'm gonna
year.
know after a year. Like, if I really like you, I already look at you as my wife, and to a degree. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna just have to show me the red flags.
Ladies, if a man wants to, he will.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, no cap.
Will.
No cap.
He will. So yeah, I mean, I'm no pressure. You know what it is. I'm not the type of girl to be like this. If you gonna do it, you're gonna do it. But then at the same time, I have in the back of my mind like, okay, if it's getting overdue, like,
yeah. So women have a timeline.
Yes. I would be crazy to say we don't have no timeline.
So why don't you guys voice that?
I voice it. I don't know about them.
Yeah, okay.
But like, or okay, do you believe that you have to go all out for Valentine's Day?
No.
There's some dudes out there that be like,
see,
I don't like
goes back
Day.
to my question. This goes back to my point that I said you shouldn't be dating if you're not in a position, because I'm not going to sound like a head ass. I'm not trying to sound like a choose me, but I'm trying to, if we're really a partnership, I'm trying to make you feel like Valentine's is often. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm giving you roses, like maybe not weekly or every 2 weeks, but I'm trying to let you know. And if it's even on a monthly basis, I'm trying to make sure that you feel appreciated, because I appreciate how you make my life easy.
Period.
So you know what I'm saying? It's a way for me to show that.
Yeah. You heard it, people.
Let's make it simple.
And that's how the show is going to end. You're going to take it or leave it, okay?
The Shai
we
talk.
Talked about music, relationships, booty, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this, don't listen. Look, ladies.
I got good stuff to say, man. You want relationship advice, come to me, man.
Okay.
Come to the top of the top. We're going to talk about it on
all
you.
Right, that's fine. And I'm ready, too. So, look, but thank you so much for tapping in with me. I really do appreciate it, taking your time out after this holiday. So, I appreciate that. And like he said, all his stuff will be down below. So, make sure you check him out. And you see, at the latest flyers or latest club. You see JC. Make sure you tap in and support. We got to support our black people and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm on every platform from SoundCloud, Pandora, Spotify, whatever you use. I'm on there, and in YouTube as well. Make sure you subscribe so I can get some money.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? And we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.